Luck to both teams. A win for No Feedback would advance them to the finals. A win for DnT would force a Game 3 in a Raw Path 2.
It looks like...
And DnT's underway, and both teams are now going.
Yep, we've got our start. Looks like some swiftness stacking right at path selection. It looks like both teams are in relatively the same place going up to the first boss. Looks like
Loopy is going to stack in the LOS spot. DnT going to fight right on top of the boss.
It looks like DnT's taking him down to about 50% health already as No Feedback pulls him over to the corner.
As we saw yesterday in a couple different paths, especially the SE Path 1 that No Feedback won, if you don't have Fiery Greatswords or a reason to LOS the mobs, it's actually faster to just fight them where they spawn. Because you'll be in a situation where you don't have to wait for them to walk over. If it takes 3 seconds for the bosses to walk to your position, well then, that's 3 seconds of DPS that you're losing out on.
It looks like DnT got trolled a little bit by the NPC waiting to pick up their turrets, so it looks like No Feedback has gotten able to catch up just a bit.
I don't see a lot of might on the DnT team. This might make this next part a little bit more difficult.
No, DnT stacked stealth the old-fashioned way, but they have killed the turrets and are moving on.
Looks like they're going up to fight Waylon. Going to a stacking spot over here that's right by the boss, it looks like.
The wall has worn off for No Feedback, but they managed to kill it without anyone going down. Had it gone on just a little bit longer, that could have been very dangerous. Oh, DnT has a few downs. They didn't have the reflex down quick enough. Looks like the War Banner has brought them back, though. Waylon going down very quickly.
And it looks like he'll be at about 50% health for No Feedback as well. DnT going to deal with some trash mobs now.
I do see one person at the end of the hallway, ready to trigger the traps.
Looks like the traps have been taken down for DnT, and they'll be going past the trash mobs up here, as No Feedback looks like they're actually
ahead. They
are
ahead. The interesting thing there, No Feedback did not have to kill that last trash mob. That the trash mob came over with the boss, whereas DnT did not. But DnT did have to kill that mob. Looks like DnT has a few seconds to make up here. Like I said, I think they're going to be neck and neck down to the last boss.
Looks like we've got one final blast of stealth as both teams path the trash mobs so they don't follow them down to the boss.
This is going to be down to the wire.
Absolutely. DnT has a Guardian down, though, it looks like. That is not good.
Guardian should rally off the trash mobs.
Looks like they have ads as well. DnT in serious trouble now. They're going to lose this match just because they pulled the extra trash mobs. Most likely.
They're losing time that they need to make up here.
And DnT is probably now about 5 seconds behind. This is going to be down to the wire, and it looks like No Feedback is going to take this one. They got
DnT
a good burn on the boss.
Burst.
DnT wasted an ice
ball. And that is it. No Feedback wins 2 games to nothing, beating DnT. It all came down to that trash mob at Waylon not pulling for DnT.
That was a very close race, and both teams did very good.
Yeah, it was a clean run for both teams, but that one trash mob definitely was the difference. It added about 15 seconds onto DnT's run.